Imagine the world ending, not with a whimper, but with a roar. The skies have turned dark, the cities have fallen, and humanity is being hunted by creatures that were once myths, monsters that thrive in the shadows and feed on fear. But amidst the ruins, there is one place left standing: the Last Sanctuary. Welcome to the Last Sanctuary Complete Series, the comprehensive, heart-pounding, and emotionally devastating post-apocalyptic epic by Kyla Stone. If you love high-stakes survival thrillers, monster apocalypse horror, and stories that explore the unbreakable bonds of family in the face of absolute extinction, this complete box set will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in apocalyptic fiction, blending the visceral terror of a creature feature nightmare with the profound, tragic reality of a community fighting to hold on to their humanity. The narrative kicks off with the outbreak, a catastrophic event that unleashes a horde of terrifying mutated beasts upon the world. Our protagonist, a resilient and fiercely protective leader, finds themselves responsible for a small group of survivors seeking refuge in a fortified stronghold. The atmosphere is thick with the eerie silence of abandoned towns, the creeping dread of the coming night, and the terrifying realization that the monsters are evolving, getting smarter, and becoming more dangerous with every passing day. Stone excels at capturing the psychological toll of constant vigilance, making every shadow, every rustle in the bushes, and every distant scream feel like a direct threat to their existence. At the core of the series' massive appeal is its spectacular monster apocalypse trope and the unrelenting, breathless pacing. This isn't just about scavenging for supplies, it's about defending a sanctuary against waves of relentless, intelligent predators. Watching the protagonist navigate a landscape where trust is a liability, where the enemy uses psychological warfare, and where the stakes are nothing less than the survival of the human race is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the chase and the raw emotional desperation of a leader's burden to life, making the quiet moments of hiding feel just as intense as the explosive, chaotic encounters with the infected. But beyond the terrifying monsters and the survival mechanics, the soul of The Last Sanctuary lies in its characters and the heavy psychological burden of loss. The protagonist isn't an invincible superhero. They're a terrified, determined individual pushed to their absolute breaking point. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable bond with their found family and the crushing weight of leadership in a world where every decision could mean the end of the line. The audiobook format elevates these intimate, heartbreaking moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark and the devastating losses of friends feel just as impactful as the violent, desperate firefights. As the plot accelerates through the complete series, the pacing becomes a masterful, breathless escalation of stakes. The initial shock of the outbreak gives way to the organized, brutal threat of the monster hives expanding their territory, forcing the survivors into a spectacular, high-stakes confrontation. The finale of the series delivers a massive, hard-earned payoff that resolves the immediate arc of their survival, culminating in a spectacular tactical defense that proves the human spirit can endure even when the world ended yesterday. The Last Sanctuary Complete Series is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, terrifying, and unapologetically intense. Kyla Stone has crafted a sprawling, complete epic that proves the most dangerous monster isn't the one outside the door. It's the fear that we've already lost ourselves. Plug in your headphones, lock your doors, and join the survivors. The world ended yesterday, but their fight for tomorrow is just beginning.